Scholars, Sheikh, elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As I speak amongst you this evening, over 57,000 children all across Iraq are receiving comprehensive care from Al Ain Social Care Foundation, one of whom I had the privilege of meeting recently in the holy land of Najaf. She was orphaned as a result of her father answering the call of Sayyid Sistani to stand up and defend the holy shrines, to make our ziyaras all possible. When we went to visit her, we had a box of chocolates with us. We didn't want to go empty-handed into any of these places when we visited the families of the orphan children. So the first thing she did as we sat down, she unwrapped the box, took the lid off, and took a whole bunch of chocolates. And I was like, Zainab, her name was Zainab. I was like, Zainab, that's a lot of sweets. What are you doing with it? She said, no, this isn't for me. My brother is in the room next door. He loves chocolates and he's too shy to come out. Inside me, I broke down. And I could understand why her father had gone out to sacrifice or to stand up for the sake of others. And I could see that in the genes with his daughter Zainab, how she thought of someone who was less fortunate than her. Brothers and sisters, life can be seen as a combination of responsibilities and opportunities. We're responsible for ourselves, for the environment, for the community, and we're also responsible for those in need. And that's something that brings about an opportunity. Al Ain was set up under instruction of Sayyid Sistani. So we know that the Grand Marja of our time has encouraged or set up or asked to set up this foundation. Al Ain runs on 0% admin fees. So every single penny that's donated goes towards those in need, because all the running costs of Al Ain are covered by the office of Sayyid Sistani. I mentioned the number of children that are looked after. Over 57,000 children today, right now, are being looked after. Since it began, or since its inception over 10 years ago, 12 years ago, over 90,000 children have been sponsored and looked after. If you think about the number of children just in Leicester, you can make comparisons about how many people are being looked after. So Al Ain has experience, Al Ain has the support of the Marja', Al Ain runs on 0% admin costs, and Al Ain believes that we should treat these children just like we treat our own. We don't think about giving them what's spare, what's extra. We'd like to give them what we would like to give our own children. And that's the ethos that we learn from the Sayyid. You can find out more information on sistani.org under social services. So you can see that it's one of the social services that the Sayyid supports, or one of the programs that is supported by the Sayyid, or on our website in the UK, alain.co.uk. We have the sadaqah boxes that you know about and you all have in your homes. We continue to distribute and take back these sadaqah boxes. I mentioned we're a registered charity. For this Ramadan, we are fundraising for a personal development program for these orphan children. We don't want to just think about their food and their shelter and their clothes. We want to think, what if I can see a lot of parents here. When you don't sleep at night, you don't think, am I feeding my child okay? You think about their future. You think about their potential. You think about their aspirations. We need to think exactly the same about Zainab and about the thousands of children who have been left orphaned for no crime but because of their madhab and because of their love of the Ahlul Bayt. So it's our responsibility, as I mentioned earlier, to think about supporting these children. There's a known hadith which says, مَا نَقَصَ مَالٌ مِّن صَدَقَةٍ. So no charity or no wealth was ever reduced by paying charity. So this is something that's true. It's actually the fact that we are in need of giving sadaqah more than the person is in need of receiving sadaqah. Tonight we are fundraising for this personal development center that's being built in Najaf. It's already being built, but it's raising funds for the continuation of it. It will will have programs to make these children go through modules of personal development, confidence building, leadership skills, so that we don't always think about feeding this child and always make them used to receiving and not developing their own potential. So Al Ain exists to make sure that all these children maximize their potential. So I do encourage you to try and support this campaign. It's a Sadaqah Jariyah campaign, so it could be in your name or in the name of Marhumeen to continuously give thawab for them as long as these children are benefiting. Like I mentioned, all of these projects are under instruction of the Marja of Sayyid Sistani now, and inshallah after a long life then they will be under control of the next Marja in Najaf. So that's the idea of it. You can check the details of this on sistani.org or on Al-Ain's website as well. We do accept donations. We have a card machine as well if you want to donate. If you have any questions, do come and ask us about the way the foundation is run, how the money is spent, etc. I don't want to take too much more of the time. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.